I am spoiled. Absolutely spoiled.
What do you mean?
This is really going to ruin me, these factory meals, because it's like, okay, I'm hungry, so now I'm going to eat, and I'm going to eat something that's really, really tasty and actually really, really healthy. I didn't have to do any work for it. All I have to do is throw it in the microwave. 5 minutes later, it's done. I've never lived like this before in my life. It's like luxury.
It's worth it.
It's worth every goddamn penny.
I can't see any comments, y'all, so I'm just letting you know. I can't see shit. I use both my phones. And I'm on two different platforms. All right. Okay. I'm on YouTube and I'm on TikTok. So I can't see. The intro, there should be a title that says what we're doing. So I'm doing some ordered come to me spells. And you remember the other day I told you that if your candle is broken like this, don't worry about it because the way I dress it, it will fix that. So I'm going to wait a little bit for folks to get in because I don't like repeating my damn self. What's up, sexy? I see that ass. Yes. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm trying to see who all's on YouTube. And I'm trying to see who all is in TikTok land. Okay. So I'm double broadcasting again. I can't see you. I can't see your comment. But I did find this today right on my front porch. So that means that I can go out. It's raining, but once it dries out, I can go out and get these. But this is what's significant, you guys. And honey, you might want to see this too.
I don't have my glasses on, but I look.
This cicada is missing its third set of legs. And this is the one that happened to pull up on my porch. So he's missing that second set. He's only got 4 legs. But he still made it. But maybe that's why he's small. He has some other deformities, maybe. So he's only got 4. Only got 4. Oh. Only got 4.
Do you need an extra phone in order to see what you're doing?
Technically, I need 2 extra phones. I got a YouTube going on and a TikTok, but
I can fix that.
You can fix that? Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord.
Did you forget who you're married to?
I know, but I don't know what all your phones do or which ones are charged or any of that. All right. The first thing that I'm going to teach is some ingredients are hydrophobic. All right. And when you sprinkle them on your candle, they're not going to stick. So you want to do some prep. Well, they'll stick, but then when you go to put the oil on to dress it, they're going to roll off, the wax on. So I'm going to teach y'all a little trick as to what to do with hydrophobic ingredients. So Today, I'm incorporating 2 hydrophobic ingredients. One is shatavari powder, and one is date palm pollen from the Middle East. So I'm going to want to use this for all 6 of these candles. So I'm going to be making a fair amount. So we're going to start with the shatavari powder.
That's your YouTube people.
Okay.
I'll get your TikTok.
Shut the front door. My husband's the best. All right, so now I can see my YouTube people. And he's bringing over yet another phone. All right. I'm going to have 4 folds. It's a damn media center. Okay. I can now see comments, even though I'm not going to have time to answer them all. All right, so you want to, in order to do this, you want to start off with, in this case, I'm using musk oil in this spell. So you're going to need an oil to keep this stuff together. I'm going to pop the dropper off of this. All right, so I'm going to put a pretty substantial amount of musk oil in there. You can save any extras because the oil is going to preserve this. Oh, it smells so good. All right, so I'm going to be using equal parts here. All right. So get my little spoon. And believe me, this date palm pollen from Saudi Arabia, it's hard to get a hold of and mailed over here because it's a powder. So I don't like to waste it. You can also do this with any hydrophobic ingredient like powdered cinnamon. Now we're going to go with our Shashandra root. I think that should be enough. Now we all know that I get my hands and everything. So I can put my juju in there. Why is this one so far away? Like really far away. Alright, so that is, I'm going to need more oil. You want to make it into a paste that you can spread. Alright. So let's get some more. That's better. All right. So. I'm going to be putting one more ingredient in here, which is basically the expensive ingredient associated with this spell. My little thing here. All right. So, this is ambergris. If you don't know what ambergris is, this is going to look like something useless for you. I don't want to discuss how much this little piece of ambergris cost. Okay? So, yeah, ignore that person that's running their mouth because I don't. No, ambergris. This is a very specific type of whale puke. But I like chocolate rock better. Yeah, Jonathan, I take my time to teach, and I also, that's how I get so much of my magic into the stuff. So this is basically a very specific type of whale puke, and if you would like to run in Google the price of this, you will understand why, even though a piece this big will last me a very long time, it takes very little to go in this spell, but this is why this particular spell is a little bit pricier than the others. Okay. All right. And I don't want to waste any of it, so I put it directly into this oil mixture, and then I will mix it again. This is basically like grinding a diamond in witchcraft. That's how valuable it is. Jimbo, we do not discuss these things. Ambergris. But no, it's not illegal. You find it in the ocean. You don't do anything to whales to get it. They just barf it up. Most people find the biggest pieces just walking along the beach, and then they get, $1 million for it. $40,000 a kilogram. Yep. So, I don't know if you can see, but those dark specks, those are the bigger pieces. There is a fine powder that is in there. So, it's a little pricey, but this little piece will last me an exponentially long time. So, all right, so now I'm going to mix it some more. I don't want nothing to settle too much. What would I trade for? I'll trade you whatever, but I mean, I would pay $100 for 2 ounces, 2 ounces of, this is 2 ounces. I would pay $100 for 2 ounces of geode water. Just remember, if you lied about it, that's not going to work out too well for you. But anyways. And I need to know what crystal it was soaking in, or at least see it. All right. Now I'm going to prepare the larger ingredients for this spell before we start with the candles. So I'm going to set this aside. And we're going to get my infamous Granny's Tupperware. Now, if you go to witchfoot.com, I list 99% of the ingredients I use. I leave that 1% for me. I can't give you everything. You go up under the spells, each spells that I sell, and I give you the ingredients. Mostly because I don't want anybody to get allergic or have an allergic reaction, but I always leave off one or two. But it'll still work with the one that I leave off. It's not like I'm the fuck open. Says me. Fucking open. Okay. Alright, so I got my agrimony. Oh my god, hold on y'all, I forgot an ingredient. Let me walk over there. Oh Jesus, I didn't know I put that much agrimony. I got a little excited. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Damiana. Oh yeah. If you're supposed to store Damiana with a quartz crystal. If you are wondering why that big ass thing just fell out of there. So, do I know why? No. That's one of those things I do not know why, but you're supposed to. No, I don't know why it's only Damiana. Alright. Just for y'all to know that I can only sporadically see these comments, so I'm not ignoring you if I'm not answering you, okay? Alright, got some parsnip. Ashwagandha. My grater. Break my grater back out. For my high john root. High john root doesn't require a lot either. And high john root makes other people see you in a higher, more favorable light. So you can actually, for personal use, you can carry a high john root in your pocket or your pocketbook or on a necklace. So, for that. That's good. Didn't take much. Some of these herbs are pretty powerful. The next thing we need, which I'm going to pull over my pestle for this. is saw pomegranate. This is a seed pod, and I do throw the seeds in, but I like to grind the shells to get a better spread. Oh shit. You good, Pookie? I have 4 phones. Because I'm doing on YouTube as well this time. And is that for you?
It's for him.
Oh, okay. He usually won't use it, Mr. We gotta have natural everything. But I'll offer it nonetheless. All right. What are y'all doing? Get over there and go lay down. Come on, you old bugger. I'm doing a come to me spell. That is different from a love spell, so don't get it twisted. Come on, oh my God, for the love of God, come out. Okay. Come to me spell just allows if that person to notice you and gives them a chance to find out if they are attracted to you. You know, like a lot of times, whether you're male or female, you get put into the friend zone, or this person's in a different social ring than you, and it allows them, they would otherwise not see you, not notice you, and or consider you as a romantic partner. So this gets their attention and makes you seem attractive enough for that person to see if y'all mesh well. Because a lot of times people don't see stuff that's right in their face. And so that's the difference. It does not force them to love you. It forces... Huh? I haven't, but today is... I didn't realize what day it was. They'll go out on Monday. What was I saying? Let you get your foot in the door. So there's no kind of forced love at all. It does force them to notice you, though. Oh.
I made the tea. What I did is I couldn't find that mug. I took the tiny Coca-Cola jugs. I made 2 of them and I poured in the turkey.
It was delicious. I love it. It was supposed to be for 2 gallons, but it's still good.
Well, you know those tiny Bojangles jugs?
Yeah.
I took 2 of them. I did the normal amount in 2 of them, and then I put it in the pitcher.
Right, the pitcher is 1 gallon.
Oh, well, you got 2
It's
gallons.
good. No, it's good anyway. It's good. It's just strong, but I like it. Is it too strong for you?
Oh, God.
No, I like it. Yeah, I always, if it's in the pot, it's always 2 gallons worth. All right, I'm gonna bust these up. to smaller pieces. I'm not looking for a powder here. I'm just looking for more manageable pieces. Yeah, if you miss any ingredients, number one, this will be loaded onto YouTube. But also, if you go to my website, under each spell, I list all but one or two, but usually just one ingredient, mainly for, allergy reasons. But also, I'm much more interested. I love to sell stuff, and I love to make stuff. But the more people learn about the craft, the better odds we have of pulling away from Christianity and reliance on that type of thing, which is better for society. So the more of us that are out there, the better. And plus, you can always add to your version, My ingredient list is not the end-all of ingredients. And a lot of times my ingredients, because over time I've acquired some ingredients that are considered more exotic, you might not have access to them, and that's fine. Just add the ones you do have access to, None of it's written in stone. Which TikTok account are you live on? Proof.of.witchcraft. Sometimes TikTok blocks me and doesn't even show me as live, but I am. Alright. That's good enough. I'm going to add that to my mix. Why did I put that there? Alright, so, and as we know, with my hands in it, that's how I turn the herbs on. I put the on switch. This is how I do it. That was saw pomegranate. With physical craft, you do not need an incantation of any kind, but if you want to, you certainly can. This isn't the end. Psoriasis, green walnut hull juice or extract. Yeah, Schmerbel's Herbals is where I get most of my smaller bags of herbs. When I buy a larger amount, that's just a person that sells their own stuff. When I want larger stuff, I go through Bulk Apothecary. And I believe they use Star West Botanical, but I like Bulk Apothecary's prices on other things, so I tend to go through that. But for smaller amounts, Schmerbel's Herbals on eBay. Juju in there. Set that aside. And get my. Oh, no! I paused. I don't know what happened there on the ticker talk. I paused for a minute. I don't know why it's pausing on the TikTok side. Sorry. So we have the infamous fork. And I'm going to stop and smoke a cigarette. So, pay attention to my comments for a minute. Yeah, Christy, sometimes TikTok doesn't even show me as being live. And I also have people on YouTube that have left TikTok. Well, this is my only workspace. So, I use my bell to cleanse the area, to get off anything out of it. But I only use the bell. That's it. Because this is the only workspace I use. And I make sure it's wood or it is stone. Because they hold on to stuff. They hold on to energy. Right, Jada? Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why they're doing that. I tried to smoke as well. I don't try to do it. It just happens. For COVID or health. For COVID, you want to take olive leaf every day. For nerve pain, you need to take a bath with Pal d'Arco, Paw space D' ARCO, and put some granite stones in your bath. And when I say granite, I mean like the shit out of gravel driveways. It's a stone pot, yeah. I don't know why TikTok. When I first get on, it'll show me live, and I'll get like 600-800 people in my room, and then I wait, and it goes back down to between around 100 or 200 of my diehards, and then that's usually when I start. Hey, madam. Oh yeah, if you want protection for children, iris flower, iris leaves, but the flower is the most potent part. Snake skin wrapped around a candle that has their name and birthday on it, and burn that. That's all I can remember right offhand. Iris flower is the number one best one for the children's. I averaged 3 in my life. Well, Cordelia, I don't know why it's freezing. I have very good Wi-Fi, so I'm not sure what's freezing. I get people in my lives because I have been avidly keeping my ass on this app for, God, 3 or 4 years. Right when it changed from Musical.ly to TikTok is when I got on. So I fight tooth and nail to stay on this app. I started out with 5 people. Deb Wants Peace, Harley, Hedda, Lilith, Immaculate. You give me long enough and I can probably name off the other 2 that have been there since my name was Pickle Pagan. My first name on here was Pickle Pagan. Yeah, Ryan's my IT guy. Do I see spirits? Not like physically. I interpret dreams. I love you too. Oh yeah, I suck at astral projection. I've done it accidentally. I don't have an opinion on the Raymond Buckland workbook because I've never messed with Raymond Buckland. That's too Wicca for me. If it works for you, go for it. You remember me from then? Yeah. Pickle Pagan. And then I was none your business for a while. Couple years, yeah. But then over those years, I've learned how to avoid being banned. So I've learned how to clap back in a way, in a variety of ways that are not considered harassment and bullying. Even if they report my video, it gets restored. There's lots of stuff for money. If your TikTok live is glitching, go over to my YouTube. I'm live on there too. Yeah, I think I was on here 2 years before I cut my hair. Hey Daniel. So as I'm viewing it on my live phone, it doesn't look like I'm glitching. But when I'm viewing it, it is pausing and lagging. So if you're having a problem with that, go over to Witchfoot YouTube. The link is in my bio. Yeah. I'm just smoking right now. I'll start in just a second. Yeah, a little blunt. I accidentally astral project. I'm just learning to do it on purpose. Oh, them classes are there forever, Daniel. Don't worry about it. I own the website. I own the server. I own everything. So as long as I'm alive, and probably after that, they'll still be there. Yeah, I cut my hair off for spiritual reasons. It's a thing that's done in Hinduism when you're very, very, very young. But I didn't convert to Hinduism until I was 30. And the more I learned about it, I asked all my Indian friends, is there any rules that says I can't do this now since I converted later? And they all talked to each other, and they're like, no, there's no rules that says you can't do it. So if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. So I was just going to shave half to see how I could handle it, but it was so relieving because your hair holds so much that I shaved it all off. And I kept some of it, but I mailed a big chunk of it to the specific temple in India where hair goes when you do that. You actually go there, and the priest or the monks are the one that shave it off. And since I couldn't, I just mailed it there. Well, I've been uploading my lives to my YouTube. I don't know enough about it to talk in depth about it, Jimbo. Yeah, I would keep it. Thoughts on Palo Mayombe? Nothing I really discussed. Oh my God, Ghost of Scammers is here. I'm so excited. That means you saw my video. Thank you for the fireworks. Yeah, Ghost of Scammers. I'm such a big fan. If you decide to, hey Golden Flame, if you decide to, hey Cutie Vamp, to roast me, just go to my YouTube where it says why TikTok says I abuse children, why TikTok says I'm a racist, why TikTok says I'm anti-Semitic, why TikTok says this. It has all the videos up there. I hope I sent people your way. And I hope I sent people your way because I know a lot of my people have the same sense of humor that I do. All right. So I'm going to begin. I finished my cigarette, so I'm going to begin by doing my scouring. Okay, class, tell everyone why I scour my candles. That's right. Gives a good, better grip to the herbs I'm going to put on here. And again, if you notice some of these are broken, I told you no need to throw them away. You'll see why by the time I'm done. Oops. All right. So this is when we're going to pull back out. Let me back this one up a little bit. My mixture of the hydrophobic ingredients in the musk oil. Okay. This is date palm pollen, shatavari root powder, and ambergris. Okay. Normally, I do not use oils on my candles. You can. Normally, I don't. But in order to get these ingredients on there with their hydrophobicness, I will make this oil mixture. This is a good way to get cinnamon on your candles too, because if you use cinnamon powder, because cinnamon is quite hydrophobic. Flea collars, I do not. In fact, I use Comfortus for my animals. All right, so and it also keeps me from wasting the ambergris, because you know we all know how expensive that is now. Don't want to waste that. If you don't do this, when you put the powder on there and you go to apply your wax dressing, the wax just rolls right off. I don't ever spray my yard because it kills all the good stuff too. So I don't do that. Plus the Hinduism frowns upon that kind of thing. All right. Keep going. Also, this smells really good. If you have any questions, this entire live will be uploaded to YouTube. Bam, chicka, wham, wham. Oh, okay. Alright, now that I've looped up my canvas. So, Since this is an oil base, I will be keeping this in a small container. This is expensive, valuable shit. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Yes, Tree Hugger. That will be started tomorrow evening. All right. So now that I've had these all nice and prepped. Oh my God, I need to itch my eyeball. Let me find a tissue paper. Okay. I am going to go ahead and start my candle. And for anybody new, this is not the only way to dress your candles. I do mine slow and methodically because that's when I am infusing everything that has to do with the intention part, as well as infusing more of my own magic into the candle. I just want to make that clear. I think somebody just sent me something. Thank you. I can't pay attention to the screen while I'm doing this, but thank you very much. Well, you really only need candles this big. If you're doing stuff for other people. So these are clients, you know what I mean? Like when I'm doing stuff for myself, it doesn't have to be this big, but when I'm conveying, trying to get everything that needs to get into it to the person, because I mill these off, I want to put the maximum amount, and I also want it to hold all the stuff that I need. So the larger candles aren't necessary if you're doing stuff for yourself. I mean, technically, it's not necessary if you're doing something for somebody else. You can make it smaller. That's just it's all personal preference. This wax reminds me of candy apple covering, candy apple stuff. I fucking love candy apples. I love them. I love it when people make candy apples out of golden delicious apples. That makes me happy. Hey, what's that? Get that out of the way. Hey, let's see what's behind this door. Oh, nope. Is there another door we can check? Ow. I can't really see or answer anything right now, y'all, because I'm concentrating. So I can't really look. I do not make my own candles. I just don't have time. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I just do not have time to do it. If I made my own candles, I would just mix these ingredients in it. I wouldn't dress them, you know what I mean? But I just got too much other stuff going on. Come on now, candle, make up your mind. Oh, that's cool, cutie. You do some of everything. Also, this is a candle that when you get it, you put your own juices on it, male or female. Well, no, that's the wrong word. No matter what you are, you put your juices on it. I don't know the proper verbiage not to upset anybody. Mimosa, I harvest 10,000 leaves from my mimosa every year. They are great for anything that has to do with improving psychic abilities. Mimosa trees. Yeah, I know you see a lot of TikToks about, using the flowers for jellies and stuff like that. And you can. But I harvest at least 10,000 tiny leaves off of that thing every year. Well, the wisteria is not a tree, so I have wisteria too. The wisteria makes a tree when you constantly prune it. So it would be best if you're not outside on a daily basis in the warm months. If you want to do a tree, to make it potted, and otherwise you're going to have to trim that thing literally on a daily basis. I had one. It's a notorious vine. It has the growing capacity of kudzu. So you really got to want wisteria to mess with it. I think the flowers are used to make jellies and teas, supposed to calm you, or it has some medicinal values to it. Yeah, it only makes a tree if you limit where it grows, because it shoots vines out from every fucking root under the ground. I've got burps. I'm burpy. I'm belchy. Probably because I haven't ate all damn day. Oh wait, I ate a sandwich. Like 8 hours ago. Yeah. Yeah, my trusty table. Ouch. Itch. Yeah, you have access to that class forever once you purchase the class. It never leaves your account on my website. So you can take notes or you can watch it over and over. It's never going to be gone. gotta get something to eat. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. If you don't want to watch me eat, just leave and come back. Go lay down. Do not come over here while I'm eating. All right. So this is one of my factor meals. But the cover was gone, so I don't really know what I'm eating. These things are worth every penny, just so y'all know. Jesus, come on. Fuck. Get off my food. Looks like chicken something. With some green beans and something. I'm melting my candles. I'm melting my candles. Okay, let me move. Move it over here. Okay. See where it melted on? That's funny. So anyway, this is a factor meal. And just so y'all know, this was the best decision I ever made in my entire life. This looks like some kind of chicken and potato something. You don't even need salt. These things are prepared so well. They looked like a budget gourmet meal. You know, like the budget gourmet. These things are fucking good. I can read comments while I eat. I don't know what the sauce is on these green beans, but like the green beans ain't overcooked or nothing. This stuff is fantastic. It allows me to eat healthy on a budget. So that's my problem. It's not a diet. It's just healthy stuff. And so it saves me money because the amount of groceries I would have to buy in order to get this variety of healthy food would be astronomical. And my husband, Philip, he's so picky. I didn't think he would like them. He eats the hell out of them. They really are good. This is factor. You do nothing but put it in the microwave for 3 minutes. I get my meals delivered fresh to my door every Thursday. Factor. 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 It is. They season it. You don't even need salt. It's fucking fantastic. It's one of the best food decisions I've ever made. Yeah, you can choose whatever you want to eat. Like I said, it's not a diet. It's just healthy choices. And the selections change each week too. So you don't get bored. And that was my issue. My issue isn't my caloric intake. My issue is I don't eat the right things and I don't get off my ass. Peanut thief is fine. Well, that sucks, chaos. What kind of things are you allergic to? Since you said everything. I'm a triple Scorpio stellium. Damn it, chaos. That fucking sucks. No, I just had to stop and eat. So what you can only eat like chicken, meat, and red meat and green stuff. It really is good. Yeah, Golden Delicious candy apples are my absolute favorite. I might do a sexual favor for one of them. They're so good. And it fills you up too. And I got a big ass stomach, so they use foods that make you feel full. Like I might not eat this whole thing. I'll come back in about 30 minutes and eat the rest of it. Pepperoni sticks. I mean, I've been thin before. Took me about a year and a half. And then I had a fucking heart attack. So, then I got fat again. I was so mad. Now, I don't know what this is, but chicken, and I see little potatoes, and then other creamy stuff in the sauce, and some green shit. I don't know, it's good. Neither. It's none of those things. Yeah, I started my exercise in bed. I got my little, what do you call them things? Barbells? Because I had to start in the bed too. No, these are come to me candles. Alright, tree hugger. Oh, I did the snow diet too. Years ago. But when I lost all that weight, it had nothing to do with diet. It had to do with limiting portions, eating correctly, and exercising. I didn't diet at all. Alright, I'll finish this in a little while. man, I feel so lucky that I don't have some of the issues that y'all have, man. And I don't mean that in a poor you kind of thing. I just meant I'm lucky. Y'all be having to go through just daily stuff can be struggle. Yeah. Wicked Evil Zoot. Yeah, Zooted Quartz Tarot. Mama, guess what? I'm smoking, so I'm still reading comments. Come to me candles is to get the person to give you a chance. So it's not a love candle, right? It hey Jack's side. It's if you're in the friend zone or they're in a different social group, it gets them to pay attention to you and notice you in a favorable light and attract them to you long enough for them to get to know you. So it doesn't take away their decision, but it gives you that opening to pull them to you and get to know you. And then if they don't like you, they don't like you. But a lot of times people miss what's right in front of their face. So I hope that explained it for you. My top surgery is July 26th, and I started working with Chris. Oh my God, Quartz Tarot, that's fucking awesome. Good for you. Yeah, right, Ellie? Like, whenever I do things like go take a shower, I think about how it's not an issue for me, man. It's really humbling. Hello, abundant success. Thank you. I love you too. Or you can tell me, Quartz Tarot, because go for it, man. Darby Bright. All my ingredients for everything, I leave out one, maybe two, are on my website, witchfoot.com. So you can go through my spell workings and it will tell you about 99% of what's in it. Also, I will upload this live onto my YouTube. Quartz Tarot, I am proud of you. My ingredients are only secret on like 3 spells. I won't share. I'm proud of you, Quartz. Good for you. Look out, you're doing that all by yourself. For anybody on TikTok, if you're glitching, I'm also on my YouTube live at the same time. She has a reputation to uphold. Can't let the goodness get out. Yes, you can use ash from a forest fire in a spell. It has dual properties, actually. So it can also represent something burning down. I'm sorry, did you say skydiving accident? But it can also, new growth comes from the ash. So you can use it in a phoenix type spell. How does one have a skydiving accident? You like, do your parachute didn't work? That's very concerning. Anyways, if you're in TikTok and it's glitching or lagging, Witchfoot147. Yes, that's my email. You can come over here to my YouTube. Holy crap, Rare Ruby. How the hell do you have a skydiving accident that you live from? Oh, okay. I like your name. Celebrate each other. I agree with that 1000%. Your parachute did not open. Well, fucking A. And you're alive, back at work, but still doing physical therapy. You really are a rare ruby. What if they pack their own parachute? No, you're amazing. Hello, Fox on the Run. And that batch actually made me some of those weight loss help candles too, because I'm getting ready to start. I'm still doing the bed exercises, but I'm at the point where I can do some walking on the treadmill. Well, thank you. But I'm gonna need that motivation. Ellery artistry. Oh, Rare Ruby. Gosh, that is scary. No, you go. You're awesome, Leary. Hold on. I'm having issues. Oh, that isn't even my fucking phone. I'm having technical difficulties. No, I love you. It was your first time and you had an accident. There's your sign. Let's not do this anymore. I'm not going to jump out of an airplane. I don't even like flying. Like, if nature didn't give me wings, I'm concerned about that. I do fly, but I don't like it. I have a particular psychic check my plane, and if that person tells me not to get on that plane, I do not fucking step foot on it. I want you to have abundant happiness and healing also. No, I love you too, Caitlin. All right, I'm about to finish my cigarette and start. I won't be able to. No, I'll get on the plane only because of the odds. So the odds statistically are in my favor. Do y'all know? Here's a useless fact. Do y'all know that I get my nails manicured to look just naturally clean? Did y'all know that? They're painted this way. My toes too, so they just look naturally good. I thought I'd share that with y'all. It's also a tax write-off because y'all see my hands so much, and so it's a tax write-off for my business. All right, it's time to start up again. Yeah, statistically, the odds of me going down in a plane are astronomically low. And so that's why I fly. But I will not fly on a 747 Air Max. If you know your homework on jumbo jets, you know why you do not fly on a 747 Air Max under any circumstances whatsoever. Any circumstances, you do not fly on that. On a Boeing Air Max. Oh, when I was younger, dude, my nails were out of this world. But as I got more into witchcraft, I get tired of flicking the ingredient because my hands are in my ingredients so much. I gotta flick them out from underneath my nail every time I do anything at all. So I started doing this. Sometimes I get a more definite French, but usually I just stick with the, it just looks like they're naturally nice. No, you're amazing. All right, now I'm not going to be able to look at the comments as much, so I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just working. Oh, I just saw ducks out the corner of my eye. Thank you, whoever that was. Oh, I saw them again. Thank you. I grew everything on my own until I went pro. Well, no, not everything. I grew the majority of stuff on my own before I went professional because I just helped people by word of mouth. So I didn't need bulk amounts. But now that I'm pro, I need bigger amounts. But I don't think people realize that in my first year of being open, about 75% of my income went right back into the business. You really do have to lay down your groundwork first. So, oh, thanks. I see fireworks. So, I still don't make, I pay my bills. I'm able to pay my bills. But I don't make a big profit yet. I'm quite happy with just being able to pay my bills and go out to eat. I think that is fucking fabulous that I can afford factor. But I don't think people understand how much of your money goes back into your business, especially in the beginning. And I think that's why I see a lot of my mutuals who start their small businesses fail. I laid about $5,000 worth of groundwork into my business before I ever quit my day job. Thank you for whoever just sent something. And I busted my ass. I worked at my day job, and when I got off my fucking day job, well, in the mornings, because I work my day job at night, I busted my ass because I had to own my name, I had to own my logo, I had to own the server, I had to own the website, I had to get product. Hey, Pookie. And so whenever y'all convinced me to do this for a living, it was about a year of prep that I did before I ever quit my day job.
It was a year and a half, actually.
Year and a half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you wanted to make double sure so that you cook it.
Yeah. Had I done it earlier when I was single, I'd have just lived out of my damn car. But
Spanish. I don't know what you're saying.
where? This is la parabas de la brujas en la noche. Escucha is that's hearing. The candles of the witches.
all I think about is that
in the night.
TikTok where it's like escucha reja.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. They're doing that TikTok thing. That was awesome. Yeah, I know. I understood it. But yeah, so a year and a half because I take care of my kid my mom, and my derelict brother. And only I can call him derelict. Anybody else gets their ass beat. But I had other people to support, and then I also told them ahead of time what I was going to do and how it would be really tight the first year or so while I got everything together. So, so I just don't think people realize how much money it takes to make money. And I am the first one in my family in several generations.
They also, a lot of business people will splurge themselves instead of doing what you're supposed to do and keeping back 75% of the money for their business.
Yep. I'm the first one in several generations in my family to be a successful entrepreneur. Well, that's the key word there, successful. These are come to me. These are come to me spills. What are you doing over there?
Tomatoes.
What is it?
Tomatoes.
Oh. I need to save one of those and dry it out so I can get little tomatoes myself next year. I do not work with deities. I don't have anything against it. I just don't do that.
I have something against the people who don't educate themselves about their deities. Like the actual origin of their deities.
Oh yeah, they don't know where they came from. Yeah.
They're just like Lilith. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Find your deity work, do it right.
Got your little devil fruits.
Because we don't have a heat gun. And that's expensive a little bit.
Why do I do it this way? Is that what they asked?
Yeah, instead of a heat gun.
No. I do it this way, slow and methodically on purpose. Because that's when I push in all my intention. You can do it any way you want to. This is the way I do it and why my stuff can be so potent. Because I take my time.
Your shit's potent. Imagine how potent my shit is with the way I do it.
And I push every bit that I can. And I'm constantly thinking about the outcome that I want. And so you can do it any way you want to make it quicker. That's just not how I prefer to do things. I get that question a lot.
Because I'm so ADHD, I'm like, spirits hold my thought while I do it. And that doesn't like dissociate while I'm doing it. Like, oh my god.
Let's see. Looks okay. That one's got a naked spot. Looks pretty good. Put a couple over there. That's good. Good spot there. I couldn't do HelloFresh. I need my shit already made. I ain't got time to be putting that shit together. It needs to come to my house made. And that's exactly why I do Factor. Okay. Naked spot there. You better get out of that. I had you for 11 years. You want to act like brand new. Bitch ass. Okay. Awesome. Alrighty. All right. So now we're going to do the thing that I do before the final coat. Okay. Because you know we don't waste anything in this house. So before I put on the final coat of wax, I am collect all my extras. A candle if you don't see. All right. And as always, I will demonstrate what I do with this at the end of the video. For any newcomers that don't know the drill, because we don't be wasting up in here. If you don't know, now you know. Processing certain spells make them easier to counter. If I was doing an active spell, it would be, but here's the thing. I'm not. People will tell you not to show your spells, which is true. However, y'all need to think in terms of odds. I really, if I'm hitting back somebody on this app, I'm not going to film it while it's happening. Very rarely. But also, all you have to do, if you want to broadcast your work, is broadcast it the day after you send it. The odds of the person that you're hitting seeing your TikTok is really rare unless you're just stupid and you're going against the people that watch your TikTok, you know? So it's only easy to counter if the person who sees it knows it's coming for them and knows how to counter it. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them I do live. These are not turned on until the person gets it. Alright. So now we're going to go for the second and final coat. And I will do this one candle at a time. I mean, the odds are in your favor is what I'm saying. If you don't want to broadcast it, don't, but the odds are in your favor. Thank you. For any of y'all on TikTok, I'm also broadcasting on my YouTube. If you are wondering, this part is to seal it in so I don't lose any ingredients during shipping. This is not necessary in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, it doesn't freeze or buffer over on YouTube. Alright, let's twirl it a bit to let it cool down. That one's done. Round two, fight. If you don't want a buffering glitch, go over to the YouTube. How you gonna get a bad feeling from a come to me spell? Do I have a video on how my classes work? I do. It's on my TikTok row. You go to my TikTok under Proof of Witchcraft, and it has 2 pinned posts that tell you how my classes in my school works. Oops. Number 3. I got 4 more. Shit, I started at the wrong end. Alright. Oops. All right, before I start the second three, I'm gonna have a cigarette and chat. So I am looking at the screens now, since I have two. No, there's no straight reason. This is the plainest ass fork. If I remember correctly, I got this fork when I was so poor that I couldn't afford silverware. It's like a random one from a restaurant. It's just stayed with me. Yeah, Alyssa, I will. A lot of my people people that I knew got sick and did not want to smoke while they were pregnant. I totally smoked while I was pregnant. I don't advocate it. I got lucky. I just had a small baby. Serpent mommy, hello. I smoke during mine. It's just I smoke because I enjoy the cigarette, so I just stop because I'm gonna chat with y'all and have a smoke, not for any other reason. Oh, thank you, Ollie. You just bought some classes and Factor for your birthday, dude. The best way to do Factor is to go ahead and get the app. Hey, Mindy Biz. Very few say my name right. Alyssa? Oh. Yay. Is to get the Factor app. It's so much easier to pick what meals you want and yeet the ones you don't want through the app. All right, Tree Hooker. What was your question about classes? Got a minute pull. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I found a whole box of the Goodwill one time, but I have very specific candles that I do like, and I have the ability to purchase them now. So I do get a specific brand of candles off of Amazon. They're called Spas, SPAAS. It's a good wax, and it's all the way through the candle. It's not a white cat candle dipped in it. Is your debit card have a MasterCard or Visa logo on it somewhere, Serpent Mommy? Do workings wear you out? Not anymore, unless it's a big event. I've learned to pace my energy. But okay then. As long as it has that on there, you can use it, Serpent Mommy. Do you do anything particular as you burn spell candles or doesn't? When I've created the spell, I always, when I do it or when I've got it to someone else to do it, the first thing I do is I will record it. Okay? Because you can see things in the flame and in the melting, the process, you can see things. Okay? You can see figures, words, faces. You can see messages in the smoke. So I will record it. I stay with my candles. My spell candles burn up pretty fast. I stay and I visualize the outcome. And for those people that have aphantasia, I tell them to make one of those view boards, goal boards, where they cut pictures out of the income. Holy crap. Hey, Unicorn Meat. Thanks for the whole galaxy. Vision board. And I tell them to prop that up behind the candle. You want to think of the result that you want. That's added on to all the other stuff that's been put into the spell candle already. Oh, thank you again. No, Quelly, I've just I started March last week. I got really behind. I don't know if you've kept up with me, but I had some shit go down in my life and it interfered with my work ability. But if you are unhappy, I will return your money. It is not a problem. I don't get mad. SPAAS. Yeah, but as I said, I have some two just listen to books. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I do this professionally. You can go to my website and book a reading with me. But yeah, anybody that's unhappy with the weight and they want their money back, I have no problem with that at all. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Crazy KK, I'm good. It's our 24th anniversary. Happy anniversary. I learned to pace myself in order not to feel drained professionally. So I'll take a list and write down everything I need. And by now I've been doing this for so long that I know about how much will take me until I'm tapped out and need to rest. I'm in the middle of finishing up my come to me candles. In the beginning, that took a while for me to figure it out though, because when I first started, I couldn't pace myself, or I wanted to fit as much in as I could, and I would wear myself the fuck out. When I have a huge spell like a spirit mount or dealing with the mirror, opening the mirror for different things, I have to rest the next day. That's just period. I have to take the whole next day. I currently received candles for definitely. Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome. 90 biz. I'm so glad. If you got an email about the order that says it's completed, yeah, that means I've done it. It's getting ready to go in the mail. Do you have advice on how to choose tattoos? Let me tell you, yours will not take a wild tree hugger. Let me tell you about choosing tattoos. I don't regret any of my tattoos. And I have some that people are like, because they're not super nice. So, for instance, like I got this one, this little crappy one for the band, my friend's band, Super Bob. And people are like, that's a shitty tattoo. I don't care if it's shitty. The reason I got the tattoo is what's important. So if you get your tattoos for a reason, it doesn't matter what they look like. This one on my arm, you can see there's a lot of ink missing, and there's a space between the end of that phrase and the next chili pepper. Okay. So that it was red and there was ink right there. But literally right after the tattoo, I had a heart attack. And they had to fill me up with heparin. Now, heparin is a last resort blood thinner. In other words, if you tap yourself with heparin, you'll get a bruise. And that made a lot of the color and this last symbol leave the tattoo. And I didn't get it fixed because I love, this was a reason. This was the man that I had the worst relationship with, and it is the one that taught me that it's okay to stand alone to be single and be content. That you don't need a partner. If you need a partner, you're not ready. If your life is complete and you want a partner to share it with, then you're ready for a relationship. So the thing is to get a reason behind your tattoo. Now, doesn't always have to be a good reason. So this one is The Fifth Element. Why? That is my favorite movie of all time. I will never regret this tattoo. It will never happen. These on my sides of my hands are from the movie The Boondock Saints, because that's the kind of loyalty that my immediate family has. And I inadvertently started a thing. And so everybody in the family, my immediate family, has these tattoos. So as long as there is a reason for your tattoo, you'll never regret it. And remember, even if it's somebody that ended up causing you pain, you will never forget why you had the tattoo. So you won't make that mistake again. So that's what I say to think about when you make a tattoo. I don't give a fuck what you get. Don't care what you get. Just make sure there's a reason behind it. Yeah, that movie. Mojo's getting better. He's on mojo.foot if you want to check it out. Now, I did get one tattoo that I can't show y'all because it's explicit. When tramp stamps were trending, I was like, if I'm get a tramp stamp, I have to get the trampiest tramp stamp in all of creation. Destiny Delaney, my kid, gets lots of tattoos from very influential programs and YouTubes and movies. They influence them greatly, and that's a reason. Well, when tramp stamps came out, I decided I need to get the most trampiest tramp stamp ever. And I waited, and a random ass vodka bottle label. It was a random picture where somebody had found this old ass vodka bottle, Russian vodka bottle, just out in the middle of nowhere, buried. Now I did not know what the Russian said, so I took the Russian off of the label. But let's just say, I don't think I'll get cut off for this word. It is basically the queen of blowjobs. I'm gonna come back to that, Mandy. That's what it is. It's like if you take the queen from an old school bicycle card set, and she's actually sucking one and has two with blue balls in each hand. But if I don't wear shirts that show my back, but if you stand back and you just see part of it popping out, it looks like a butterfly in front of her face. So it can be disguised. Now I do, when I wear my bathing suit, I don't give a shit. It is my absolute favorite tattoo. And I had it colored like a sailor type. So it's a sailor type. Actually looks like the bicycle cards type. This is my absolute favorite tattoo. And I mean, I do those, and I am the queen if it's someone that I love or that I really, really like. I didn't hand them out like handshakes like y'all do nowadays. I wanted to buy a spell. This is and there's no problem. It doesn't have an option to make one. It should prompt you for one after you purchase. Tell me if it when you go to purchase, it should prompt you to make one. Yeah, so that's my absolute favorite tattoo. But I have a couple of tattoos on me that people would consider shitty or whatever, but I don't care because I know the reason behind the tattoo. Do you do the spells or just make candles for the spells? I can do any options. Just if you have something special, you have to get a consult, and I can't do customs right now. So yeah, it should prompt you to make one at when you check out. Back to I have a materials I mailed for a spell I purchased. Quelly, hold on. I have a whole stack over here of materials. Did you order a breakup hex? I have a whole stack of that for people that send me stuff. Try again later. Maybe it's Apple Pay that's being funky. Let me know, Eva, while I'm on live. Quelly, that's who I'm looking for the answer. Can a white person get henna? Yeah. I mean, what I would do is try to. I do have magical stuff on myself. The person over here, can a white person get henna? Yes, Brittany. But what I would avoid is bridal designs. That's kind of disrespectful. They have specific. Quelly, did you order a breakup hex? The henna, that's a specific type that's kind of dear to that culture. Okay, yeah, I'll be contacting you. I have a whole stack. If I'm unsure which one is yours, I will reach out to you because I have all the stuff for each person's breakup hex. Yeah, so I would just make sure that the person who is putting henna on you understands that you do not want a bridal design. Okay, Quelly, yes, I got that. I do have that stuff. They got the bats, Eddie. Then I'll be reaching out to you through a video chat, Mystic. Did I answer that henna question efficiently enough? I mean, I'm around Punjabi Indians a lot. You're fine, Quelly. And that's what they've told me is just don't use the bridal designs. Okay, I'm going back to working, so I'm not going to be reading your stuff. fast. Bob, get out here. Oh, sorry. All right. Two more. You okay, Poop Poop?
Yeah, you stop talking.
I do when I start focusing on covering, concentrating. And then I'll start talking again whenever I'm done.
As long as it still has a scent, it's still a good ingredient.
Yep.
So you don't necessarily have to get live things. It just has to have the proper correct scent.
Yeah. If you mush it and it still has a scent, it's still good to go.
Look at my nails because I'm more important.
You sound like your mother. Oh, well, all right. Don't know where that came from, but okay.
What?
My Kindle just abandoned ship, and I was like, well, all right. Big ass chunk of it fell off. Oh, that's right. It was cracked right there. Never mind. It makes sense.
What you making?
I'm finishing up my Come To Me candles.
Yeah, but you should finish up sending out these packages.
I'm going to send them out on Monday.
I love you.
I love you.
Sounds like I fucking hate every time.
Shut your face. Shut your cock holster. All right, got one more. What are you grumbling about, doggo? All right. Got one more. Get out from there. You know you're not supposed to be there. Go on. Okay. All right. All right, so here's the fallout from making the spell candles. Okay, from when I first scoured them to where I put herbs in them. This is the fallout. Hold on. Sorry, I'm about to lose my charge. All right. And so I don't waste this. So I save it all back. Now see if I got enough for 6 candles. So I'm going to add a little bit more from my mix. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Alright, so this don't need to be wasted. This is full of charge. It's full of juju. It's useful. So what I do is I will divide this out into 6 little packages. So 1 per candle. And they'll get this little package of herbs, right? And what you do is you lay your herbs down. Oh, I'm not in the middle. Okay, hold on. So when you receive it, you lay your herbs down like this. And you will melt the bottom of this candle so it sticks. And then you put it there. And push the herbs back up. So nothing is wasted during the spell. So it will burn all the way down and then catch these. And nothing is wasted. So most of my ingredients are actually on my website under the spells. So now I'm going to make, using my former drug habit, I'm going to make 2, 3, 6, 2, the skills you learn. I'm having a formal drug habit. Okay. 3. 4, 5, and 6. It's amazing the eye measurements you can make. All right. Pass some of that over here, which makes these more even. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So, thought I have any of these out. What the fuck is wrong? All right, so. Yeah, there's a few herbs that are a lot more potent than others. They're ones that are really concentrated, like the ambergris that I used earlier. Resins are concentrated, so you don't need as much. But how much you need is completely up to you. Okay. So now I'm getting a little pin. Wait, that steak knife was from my food. What is that? Oh, I didn't know that was in the shop. Okay, never mind. I know why I was in the shop now. Okay, hold that back. Jimmy? So no one else heard what? Heard what? What did I do? Or say? Hello? My husband is here, but was there a EVP? Like a whole voice? There, I mean, you could barely hear them. They're in the bedroom over there. I did say come to me because I'm writing it. You saying it was something extra? I know Spanish, but I wasn't speaking it. I think, no, when I first said something, when you rewatch it, you'll hear, oh, okay. I mean, I just called an EVP on my stuff the other day. Hello, darling. I love you. How's your back feel?
It's good. I'm awake, so I'm gonna like get on the computer.
How long have you been awake in there?
For like 10 minutes.
Oh, you took a nap?
What time is it?
12:39.
What, you need to go out? Huh? You need to go out?
Not until you just got up. 'Cause I swear I asked them, and they were
Go
like,
out. You need to go outside? No? What do you want? What is it, Bob? What do you want? You want to go out? Yeah, go out. Go.
hello.
Let's go make a cup of coffee.
Make a cup of coffee. I'll take one. I haven't had but one today. Which talk, hubby? That's what I said. I said I got my old skills coming back to me.
Blowjob skills, what?
know my coat cutting skills by the way I separate. I'm sitting here separating the herbs out to 6 packages. Get your ass out the kitchen. Get out. You are not begging. They're like, yay, the nice parent is up.
I let Fats lay on me in the bed.
Well, I figured that's why you called him back in there. I thought they were bothering you.
Well, the thing is Bob wants to get all involved.
Yep, he has to get off.
I don't want him all over it.
That's right.
I can't have that.
I already answered the more potent thing.
Throw it at him.
Yeah, that's why you tell him to get the fuck off. He wanted his position. They won't go at it again because Fats don't want the alpha position no more. Get out of the kitchen and quit begging. All right, Asha. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Apparently, I got another EVP on my live. Somebody else hanging around. Did the same thing before where you hear them and then you hear me go, come to...
You post that video?
Yeah. I know. Look what a good mood you've been in. Jumping on TikTok for work and that's it. I'm down with that for you, babe. Oh, thank you, Rosie. I'm making another page so that people can duet their results, whether it's good or bad. I don't care if it didn't work. I want the truth on there. And I'll make a post about that page soon. So that people can show it or give their opinion on it. Should I toss ingredients that went moldy? Well, it depends, okay? Because in some people's crafts, when an ingredient molds, it will have that effect when you use it. So in other words, if lavender molded, then you could use that to wreck someone's sleep. Okay, not in my path, not in physical craft, but in other paths, it can work. So I wouldn't toss them out until you tried it. It worked. Oh, that's good, Rosie. I'm just now getting to March. Rosie, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll have to... it doesn't require anybody to put their face on it. Some people don't like making videos, but you can do edit with just what happened or whatever. Because I love to see results, and I don't care. I mean, I don't like getting bad results, but I still like to be honest.
Go get in your room.
Get out. Yeah, so I would keep, and some people's paths are really eclectic, so I would keep them just in case you want to try them on a baneful working later. Jessica Meska Beska is doing good so far. Okay. feel like the Wilson of TikTok. I loved Wilson. Oh, you're going to have your first reading with Ryan? You're going to love it. What the fuck am I doing? I wonder about myself sometimes, honey. You know that? I wonder about my damn self. One, two, three, four, five. Did I get it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? I can't count. Six.
Not you, I didn't say you.
Bob.
That's, hey,
Yeah.
listen,
Your name is not Fats.
that's, hey. Go down.
I've literally had to yell at Bob exactly the way they do in that movie. Bob! Because he will be obliterated.
Because you, like I said,
Even when you don't need them to, Bob will still try. How do you know it's trying to possess you? Dude, I've already answered that potent question like 3 times. Like 3 times. I really need help. Could you answer? Well, hey Lilith. There's like 100 people in here asking me questions, so if I didn't see it, sorry. So Mandy, now that I have you, okay? Certain ingredients that are naturally concentrated, such as ambergris or tree resins, are naturally potent and require less. That doesn't mean it's going to possess you. Well, I just haven't got to my emails yet. I'm very busy. You know how many people send me emails? If I get to it, I get to it. I hate to be a bitch about it, but there's just too many people and only one me. Yes, Lilith. Did you get your stuff yet, Lilith? store the candles in a specific way. Are you fucking serious? This is infuriating, man. I'm gonna give it one more week, Lilith, because there was some stuff in there that was one of a kind, you know, like the necklaces and the stuff like that. And the oil. What the fuck? Last Thursday. Like, I remembered the stuff I forget, too. You're not annoying. I'm just saying that there's only one of me. I get hundreds of emails a day. I get so many ats and questions on my TikToks that I can't even look at them. You know? So if I get to it, then I'll answer you. If I don't, the people that book a consult, I have to get to them first. They're paying. So I have to get to them first before I do someone that has a question. But that's not being mean. That's just me. There's only one of me. So I gotta quit picking up stuff. All right, listen, y'all. I don't know how long this one is, but I'm gonna be signing off now, and this will upload automatically to my YouTube. Oakley dokley. It may be an easy answer, but that doesn't mean I have time to get to it. So everybody say bye-bye. 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 Everyone say bye-bye. 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 Bye. Bye-bye.